And the fifth and final championship tournament series will be for the GFW Global or World GFW World Tag Team titles. As we're about to announce the complete matchups of that. In the PS3 World Number 3 tournament, the Well Oil Machines, Braxton Sutter and Mike Rollins, the Smash Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, versus LAX, Ortiz and Santana of Impact Wrestling. From New Japan Pro Wrestling, Kazuchika Okada and Gato versus from TV Music for You, the Commodores. The Ugly Ducklings from CWF Mid-Atlantic versus from New Japan Pro Wrestling, Toa Hanare and Shota Yamino. From Premier Wrestling Experience, the Bruiserweights versus the Cult of Leaf from CWF Mid-Atlantic, Trevor Lee and Andrew Everett. The Sandwich Squad of CWF Mid-Atlantic versus Halal Beefcake of Smash Wrestling. From CWF 1988, the Rich Cousins versus the brothers Al and Rod Stewart of TV Music for You. The Stark Supremacy from the UWE Backyard Wrestling promotion versus the tandem of the Impact Wrestling World Champion Austin Aries and Killer Kross from Impact Wrestling. And finally, from the American Wrestling Association, its former tag team champions of the world, BA Double Sensei Pat Tanaka and Hard Rock Paul Diamond, Bad Company, I'm talking BA Double D, Bad, versus Fight or Flight from Smash Wrestling. In the PS3 World Number 4 tournament, the Los Ice Creams of Chikara versus Dirty DeChico and Rick Rios of the UWE Backyard Wrestling promotion. Masahiro Chono and Keiji Muto of New Japan Pro Wrestling versus Sienna and Laura Van Ness of Rise. And here's this for a featured matchup of the tournament. Representing New Japan Pro Wrestling is Ten Koji, Hiroyoshi Tenzan and Satoshi Kojima versus Team Demon Bunny, Allie and Rosemary. You see them talk about on Twitter how Allie and Rosemary will be facing Courtney Rush and Cherry Bomb. And I believe Allie and Rosemary will beat Cherry Bomb and Courtney Rush when they get the chance. And then from Omega Wrestling, the Broken Hardys, wonderful, will be taking on the team of T-Joe Khan and Soldad Ustinov of the American Wrestling Association. Soul Time, representing CWF Mid-Atlantic. It'll be a CWF Mid-Atlantic affair as Soul Time versus Ethan Alexander Sharp and White Mike Jordan. From CWA Memphis, the Rock and Roll Express versus the new team in town, Roppongi 3K from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Rumble Crunch and Nick Massive from Chikara versus Roppongi Vice, Rocky Romero and Beretta reuniting. And finally, Toshiaki Kawada and Taiyo Kiyo representing All Japan Pro Wrestling versus representing the Bullet Club, also representing New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, and Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, the Young Bucks. In the LG DVD World Tournament, The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro versus Men on a Mission, Mo and Mabel. Well, there's still some question about the Bludgeon Brothers' participation of the tournament now that Rowan is injured. So therefore, they cannot compete in the tournament.
There's still a chance to overnight and rain again on Tuesday, so still a chance of rain tomorrow. Hopefully not as heavy as what we had today, because we got more than an inch of rain so far today here at the TV station. It stopped raining now. We've got
they'll be replaced by the Bolsheviks, Nikolai Volkov and Boris Zukov as they take on the Steiner Brothers from 1993. WrestleMania 9, Caesar's Palace. Gallows and Anderson, representing the Bullet Club and SmackDown Live, take on the Heavenly Bodies, Dr. Tom Pritchard, Dr. Dylan, Tom Pritchard, and Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey. The New Day will be facing Money Incorporated, Kofi, Xavier, and Big E versus IRS and the $1 Million Man. Miz and Maurice from Miz and Mrs. on USA Network will be taking on Sable and Mark Marrow. The Dudley Boys, Bubba Ray and Devon versus Axe Smash and Crush of Demolition. Jacques and Pierre, the Quebecers, versus Brian Knobs and Jerry Sags, the Nasty Boys. Typhoon and Earthquake, the Natural Disasters, will be taking on Billy and Bart, the Smoking Guns. So that is the list of the complete matchups of the last tournament we're covering. So that is the list of the matchups of the last of the 5 tournaments, the 2018 GFW World Tag Team Championship Tournament Series, to decide the brand new GFW World Tag Team Champions.